Ray, you're here with your Supra as we're filming these videos, and I brought my TTS. I want to get your impressions of this car because you've never been in my car, right?
Nope.
So, because they're similar in price, I figured you should probably get to experience this and tell me how you feel, especially because we just did that video on what you love and hate about your car.
Right.
Okay.
I like the lines. It's got crisp lines. The paint is really nice. I really like the metallic. I do wish they changed this logo to black. That would bother me.
And that's a common thing people do on the car.
That would bother me. This tow hook is massive. Is that what that is? A tow hook?
No.
What is that?
That's a sprayer for the headlights.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You have that on both sides?
Where the license plate is right now.
Oh, I never really understood that feature.
It's a Euro thing.
Ah, okay. Oh, that locks? This locks? This locks with the car?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I don't have that feature.
It's the no gas cap thing.
The visible Allen keys remind me of a Jeep Wrangler, I'm not gonna lie.
So right now you can see how much more aggressive your car is.
In the back, yeah, for sure. Because you're gonna look at the taillights a lot in this car.
Yeah.
Yeah, yours is more classy, that's for sure. Does this spoiler raise when you go up to a certain speed?
It does, it's like 75.
You could do it with a button?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Can I open the trunk?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to click any buttons.
I don't have a button on the back. I'm jealous. I could only use the key fob with an interior button. So that's a nice feature. Wow, you have a lot more storage back here. I don't have this much storage. And you have back seats?
I do.
They're folded down though, right?
One is folded down and there's a baby seat in the other.
Wow, you have so much more storage. This is much more dailyable.
It's a smaller car than yours.
Yes, but there's a lot more interior space. From what I'm seeing back here, back window's a lot bigger too, so you have less blind spots. This whole area on my car is a huge blind spot. You would never have that with all of these windows. I've never seen the inside of this car. I've never seen it. Ooh, you don't have cheap plastic like me. I like this. Bang & Olufsen, that's a good sound system, right? Wow, the steering wheel reminds me a lot of an R8. It really does, reminds me a lot of an R8. I like the leather on here. It doesn't make it look like cheap, like they thought of that, you know? I like these seats a lot, actually. I can get in and out of this car easily. I like these a lot. And I do like the diamond stitch, I'm not gonna lie. I really do. And you know what? The gray interior I like a lot too. I'm not gonna, it fits the color, you know? It fits the blue. Interesting. What motor is in here?
This is the 2-liter 4-cylinder engine.
Twin turbo,
It's like
right?
Single turbo, but it's
turbo?
around 296 horsepower-ish, somewhere around there.
Got you. And it's overdrive. All of this silver would bother me, I'm not gonna lie. I wish this was carbon.
They offered it in carbon.
Oh, they did offer it in carbon? There's no like infotainment center or anything?
No, so they moved everything here. So if you click on, so this is the menu, that's your configurable section, by the way.
Oh, so you can change stuff. Wow.
And then you click the view button and you could change it.
That's really nice.
There's the radio. I don't want to put the radio on right now, so I'm not going to that menu, but that's the configurable area. See, this is miles per gallon.
Wow, your seat just moved.
Oh, it's because it's setting up the back support.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Here's one thing I like that I just noticed while I'm sitting here, that your buttons are all in the vent.
Space.
It looks very clean that way. I like that a lot. Door cubby, you can fit a lot more stuff, but it's shallow.
I can fit a bottle of water.
Oh, you can? Yeah, I can't fit a bottle of water in my car. But what I did notice is your door handle is a lot easier to pull. Mine is like, it's uncomfortable because you have to like stick your fingers in and like pull. This is a lot easier like to grab. Your owner's manual is in here and you have extra space. Do you have a wireless charging thing as well?
Not wireless, but they added one after the fact,
Okay.
and they put it in the bottom of here if you want to add it.
Oh, so you could add
it's pretty much a base, but you could add your own, technically, but you can't. You run Android Auto or Apple CarPlay if it's being charged over here.
I have a lot of headroom in here. For being 6'3", I have a lot of headroom.
Yeah.
You have a second cup holder.
You could slide it forward to get rid of it. So go ahead, push it forward. Yeah, so there's more room.
That's neat.
But I have a USB thing in there.
I feel like that would break over time because I've noticed in the older Volkswagens that stuff like that always breaks. But that's neat. Wow, you have a lot of modes.
Oh yeah, we haven't gotten into virtual cockpit, and I'll go through that with you so you can see.
Okay.
Let me actually hop in the car. All right, so this is virtual cockpit.
Wow, you have a boost gauge. Wow.
Yeah, there's a boost gauge. You don't have that in the Supra at all?
I don't have a boost gauge in the Supra. You could have lap times, lap statistics. So you could customize each individual thing. So if you want the steering wheel to be on the comfort side or With the suspension on the comfort side, you could do that.
So right now, this area, I thought you would be clever. You do carbon fiber work, right? Mm-hmm. You would be able to make a cubby in this indentation.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
To be able to add more storage. You have the things on both sides. I have the net like you did, which you hate.
Yes.
I hate it too.
Yep.
We have a back seat, although you can't really fit people because their legs would get squished. But what do you think of this whole setup? Do you think it feels bigger, even though it's a smaller car? Do you think it feels bigger?
Actually, the only reason it looks bigger, but I actually think it's smaller, it looks bigger because the windshield is taller.
On your Supra.
On this.
On this.
The windshield is taller.
Yeah.
I feel like. I do like this interior because I do like how everything's clean. There's no extra buttons. There's no unneeded things. You know, I like how they put the buttons in the vents. Personally, these vents are not my style, but I do like them. I liked how they made that. This dashboard I wish was leather, to be honest.
Okay.
I do wish the dashboard was leather. Maybe not matching gray, but maybe with some stitching. I like that.
You wouldn't take one over the other, but you'd mix elements?
I would mix elements, yes.
What would you take from this and put it into your car?
The steering wheel.
Steering wheel, 100%?
100%. Seats.
Okay.
Definitely the, I like how you could change all of the settings.
So you like virtual cockpit?
I do like that a lot. Definitely looks like more options on this. If this was carbon, maybe. How does this feel? You know what? I do like this because mine is literally just a stick and it's all like a little like electronic. Yeah, this feels more like, yeah.
And the door cubbies.
Door cubbies definitely, you could fit a water bottle and whatnot in there, like you said.
And then
the sound system's better.
That's up to you to decide. I mean, you can go over to radio and just blast something real quick.
Just by that little bit, you could tell there's a lot more bass. It's a lot clearer.
Bass is turned down.
Bass is turned down.
Yeah.
Even turned down, wow, it's better. It's a lot better. And there's no factory sub option in this car, right?
It's already built. There's actually subs, the lows built into a few of the speakers.
That's probably why I felt it more.
So yeah, it's kind of scattered and everything. There's speakers all the way around.
Yeah, this is why you have speakers over here on the dash. I just have one in the center. Interesting. It feels like my mom's Nissan Murano.
The transmission or
the transmission?
Engine?
But honestly, the engine and the transmission, honestly.
Now it's in sport mode.
Wow, the RPMs changed.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's getting ready to go.
The
so now
idle.
You can go whip it around too. So tell me, what's the difference in sport mode?
Tighter. The exhaust sounds better. Does this exhaust have valves on it?
I'm not quite sure. It's not a tail hab yet.
No, it's not at all. If anything, it wants to push you forward. As you're driving, I'm noticing now when you drive, it pushes you into the turn. Planted, yeah. Very planted. Very planted.
That's because it's front wheel drive bias and kicks in all wheel drive.
Oh, is that what it is? This rear view mirror, I like. Mine is.
Except for when you're in the middle of making a turn, backing up, and your steering wheel blocks it.
Steering wheel. Oh, this? Oh.
It's a problem. Sport mode, so make sure you're in S mode.
Okay,
I'll
S.
turn this off so you can see.
Okay.
So you're in S, and traction control off.
Just press it?
Yep. Yeah, there you go. It's
okay.
off. So hold the brake.
Is it the same as my car?
Yeah, hold the brake, floor it, wait for it to be stable, and go.
That felt really good. Wow. I don't think I've ever launched an all-wheel drive car. I've never launched an all-wheel drive car before.
So how's it feel compared to the Supra? You gotta let us know.
The Supra, as soon as you launch it, it just spins. This thing just grabs and wants to go. And it just, as you go up in the RPM, it just keeps wanting to go. It just keeps wanting to go. Can I do that again? I like seeing the boost. Like you could see the boost build as you're launching it. Sport mode I like. Sport mode I like. I would never drive this car in comfort. The Supra is very similar to that in the sense that every time you're driving it wants to go. It just doesn't want to stop.
It's two different cars. That one's more for
that one I feel like driving it. I would recommend that one more for someone who doesn't daily drive it as much, more of a weekend car. This is definitely a daily driver's car. This is definitely someone who wants to use their car. Like the trunk on this, the hatch, is a lot more usable, you know?
Mm-hmm. So someone who wants luxury daily, but still have a lot of fun.
Yeah, this is a good car.
That one, if you want something a little more raw, maybe. Right?
Especially in the Northeast where we get snow, this would be more feasible in the snow.
Yeah.
I could picture.
Because that'll just kind of go all over the place. But yeah, that car, more for fun weekends.
For fun weekend, you don't need the space, more of a want to go fast and look cool thing.
And this one for like your
daily look fast.
Daily, and it still looks good, right?
Yeah, definitely looks good. Definitely.
It's similar color to your car.
Very similar. I like the paint on this a lot, actually.
Okay, so there's a few things you'd rather have from this car in your car.
Absolutely.
Now, if you were to do it the opposite, what from the Supra would you bring back into this car to make this your perfect car?
Brakes on this car, I noticed, actually are a little bit squishier than the Supra. The Supra brakes are very, very, very touchy. Now that you ask me what I would bring from that car to this car, I don't know. Definitely, I like my cars aggressive personally.
Okay. Some of the brakes, you rather have the brakes.
Yeah, a little bit more rawness.
Would you consider a TTRS, the 400 and so horsepower version of this car, with even bigger brakes, much more raw, in its sport mode?
Oh, now you got me thinking.
In manual too.
Those come in manual.
I think they came in manual for certain years, and they were only this gearbox for the others.
I would have to drive one of those.
So that one's a lot more. That's more powerful. A lot more powerful. Now, is that something that you would probably say that might push me over the edge?
Maybe. Maybe. Very possible. It's very possible. Now you got me thinking.
It's funny that he would end up getting a similar car as mine. Like,
yes.
It's kind of similar. It's in the ballpark.
Same family.
Same family. And I love the way that car looks. I love the aggressive styling. I like the clean styling of this, but this car looks aggressive when it's not against your car.
True.
It really does. Like this, my car by
agree.
itself, like our colors look so different together than if they're apart.
For sure.
So like I thought my car looked pretty aggressive, especially with this front end. But when I see it next to yours, it doesn't look as aggressive.
Yeah.
So it's by comparison, it doesn't feel as aggressive.
Exactly.
But that's a beautiful car. That Supra is a beautiful car. You'll recommend it maybe to someone else?
Yes, definitely.
Say, hey, check it out.
Yeah, definitely. For the same price range, and if you want to be just as fast with similar better comfort, this is it.
Anyway, that's it. I'm glad that you were here to take this drive. You'll drive this car more often now?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Take care, guys.